Welcome to my garage. This is my 94 MR2. I'm in the process of a 2GR swap and a whole lot more, and a couple friends asked me to provide a little bit of an update and hopefully share a little bit more content. So that's what I'm here doing. This is an up to speed on where I'm at in the middle of my OEM Plus MR2 project. Let me show you around. All right, so admittedly, this car has sat on this lift for almost 2 years as I've gathered parts and really the enthusiasm to really tackle this the way I want to. So I'm excited to say that the project is nowhere near the beginning. In fact, I'm almost towards the end. I've got a little bit of content to share on how I got here, but a sneak peek. The 2GR is certainly in. I've already done the first startup. All of the sounds you hear about these things and people talk about are absolutely true. I can't wait to get this thing out of the garage and really hear it on the road, but just those revs from that 2GR. Who thought a Camry, a Sienna, a RAV4, call it what you want, you know, a regular Toyota V6 could sound that good. So the engine's in, but that's far from the extent of this project. So I mentioned this is my OEM Plus MR2 project. That's really my direction, my style. It's been my approach to things. Hence modern Toyota V6, which in order to do this, I'll say right, and with a lot of the components. I mean, there's the AC compressor from an FJ Cruiser. The engine came from a RAV4. The drive-by-wire pedals from an Avalon, and it continues and it continues. But in addition to that engine setup, I got a couple other things going on. So some renewed power isn't that great if you can't stop it, and of course addressing the brakes was high on my priority list. I got a really good deal from a local and found a brake setup that certainly works within the OEM Plus theme. This is a kit that uses Z32 front calipers and MR2 turbo rear calipers, both using custom spacers to use Supra twin turbo front rotors and RX-8 Sport front rotors mounted on the rear. So pretty interesting setup using some OEM parts. Huge rotors, really neat, and a lot of stopping power, but a lot of weight too. So I'm gonna run them for a little while, see how I like it. If I really feel the weight, or I feel like it's something that I wanna cut some of that unsprung weight, and I think I may, Alex Wilhelm's Willwood setup is probably gonna be in the future. We'll see. But speaking of Wilhelm Raceworks, Alex's suspension geometry kit is sitting on the shelf ready to go. That is certainly a key component of the suspension overall. Let me show you what I'm doing with suspension. Well, clearly that's some of my suspension bits, and this guy right here, well, that's Lincoln. Well, we got him from the Humane Society, and he's adapted to some garage life. Certainly loves adventures in the Land Cruiser, and being a pain in my butt out here when I'm trying to film some videos. He hasn't experienced that yet. Anyway, the suspension setup is it's pretty in-depth. Nothing too crazy. It was going to be Coney Shocks TRD springs on refreshed housings. In fact, those are still sitting there. I think I may just kind of put them in the forever parts bin. But I was looking for a certain level of adjustability that you're just not getting in just regular struts. So I picked up a set of Fortune Auto Coilovers. Wilhelm Raceworks top hats going on there. Refresh every single arm of the suspension, Alex's suspension geometry kit, and adjustable front strut rods. New bushings, new bolts, so pretty much everything in the suspension will be brand new and ready to rock. The brakes, again, refreshed, ready to go. That engine set up, oh, I'm looking forward to that. I got a lot of other little bits and pieces, and I'll show you some more along the way. But this has been the update to my OEM Plus MR2 project. I'll share a few more clips of where I'm at in the process, and certainly look forward to sharing a little bit more progress in addition to some videos once this thing is done. If all goes well, I'll be in the Dragon in a couple weeks, and certainly looking forward to filming a new video with a with a great group of friends on another road trip. So Lincoln and I are out. Time to make some more progress on this MR2.